My relationship with Jasmine was probably the biggest karma I've ever experienced. I went out with Michelle. She was quite young. I broke her heart. I fucked up her life. I made her depressed. I fucked up her perspective of men. And then I just moved on to Jasmine. Jasmine, I was fooled by, oh my gosh, she's a lighty. She's got long hair. She's, mixed Nigerian, mixed British. She's social media friendly. Everyone's gonna be saying she's peng. She's adventurous. We traveled around the world. Everything was so fast and, just like the typical social media relationship, and things were not exactly as it seemed. I was heartbroken. I lost trust in her. She gave up on me. She didn't want me back. So I was pretty much fucked over. So I focused on my YouTube career. I focused on different skits. Started getting more views on YouTube. I did on Rafool Academy. Some of you guys might remember. When Rafool Academy started, I did comedy sketches online. I was getting views. Until one day, I was on my phone going through my messages on Snapchat, and I was just going through Snapchat, watching people's stories, and then I came across a snap, I came across a snap from some girl named Karen. Now, this girl named Karen, she was somebody that I linked once or twice a long time ago when I was going out with Michelle. As you guys already know, when I was going out with Michelle, I cheated on Michelle several times. I was linking different girls. This girl named Karen was one of those girls that I linked once or twice. So me and Karen, we stopped talking because obviously Karen found out I was going out with Michelle, a long time ago. So Karen has just been there on my Snapchat, just posting stories, just living her life. So I messaged Karen and I just said to Karen that, just checking up on you. Hope all is well. And Karen said, hey, yeah, I'm doing good. Long time. So we started talking and I thought, you know what? Let's link up. Like, let's catch up. I've not seen you in a while, so let's catch up. It will be nice. Cool. Karen messaged me and said, you know what, she's currently in college and her lesson finishes around like 3 p.m. or 2:30 or something like that. So I look at the time, it was like 1 o'clock. So I thought, okay, fuck it. Where's your college? This college is in Wembley. I said, Wembley? That's not too far from me. I thought, fuck it. I told her, okay, no, I'm gonna come and pick you up from college. Just give me an hour or something. Cool. So I got in my car. I dressed really nice. I went to her college. I pulled up to come and pick her up. You know me, I'm a show off. So I parked right in front of our college. I was playing my music very loud so everyone can hear my music. I put my hood up. Parked right in front of the college so everyone can see me. you know, just like a random hood boy. So I started playing my music very loud, and then I saw her coming out from the college, and then she came to the car. She got in the car. She seemed very excited. She seemed very happy to see me. She was like, "Oh wow, long time. Oh, I've not seen you for a while." You know. After that, I took her out to a meal. We went out to go and eat. I sat down with her. I told her everything I've been through. I told her about the relationship with Michelle. I admitted to her that, like, me going to link her back in the day was very childish of me. I explained to her that my mind was not in the right place. Like, I was very, very childish. I was very, very immature. I explained to her that at that time I didn't understand the importance of loyalty and commitment. I explained to her how, I moved on to Jasmine to get over Michelle, and how everything has been a total chaos, and how I've spent some time to myself to develop myself and to focus on my career. She seemed very, very happy for me. She was just telling me that, she didn't take it personal, that, that's life. Like, the good thing is that I've moved on and I've learned from all of that, So I would say that was a very mature, dinner. We sat down together, just spoke as adults, I dropped her home after. Ever since then, we've been talking on the phone, like just checking up on each other, making sure we're good, So it became a regular thing, every single Friday I will come and pick her up from college. I will drive to her college, pick her up, go out to eat, go cinema, come back, drop her. So it became like a regular thing, like, until you go to a point where, like, Karen started catching feelings for me. She started, like, becoming attached, speaking to me on the phone all the time. We started talking, making snaps together whenever we link up. We went to see movies together, we went out together, we went to drive-thrus, like, the McDonald's late night drive-thrus. I used to drop her home. I even met her mom, like, so things started falling back into the pattern of getting attached to somebody. You see, the thing is, I realized that I've been a trash guy. I realized that I've spent, most of my time just being trash, linking different girls. So I took Karen very seriously. I decided to myself that I'm going to love and cherish this girl. I'm going to be committed to this girl. I'm going to treat her with the utmost respect. I'm going to do everything I possibly can to guide and protect this relationship. I'm going to do everything to make her feel like a queen all the time. I'm going to do everything to keep a smile on her face. I'll do everything to make her feel loved and valued and respected. And I will make sure that I continue being the best man I possibly can for myself and for her. When I got into a relationship with Karen, when we officialized the relationship, her birthday coincidentally was around the corner. We were a few months away from her birthday, so I saw that as an opportunity to, be romantic, do something very special, make her feel on top of the world, So I remember on her birthday, I booked the hotel. I took her to the hotel, and the thing is that Karen is somebody who has not been in a relationship like that before. She hasn't really had the experience of actually having a proper relationship. She's explained to me that most of our relationship experiences were very short, like 3 weeks or 1 month or something like that. So she's never actually been in a relationship before. So I thought it would be very sweet to do something very special and make her feel on top of the world. I wanted to do really thoughtful things for her. I wanted to do something that will mean a lot to her. So I realized that Karen was currently in college. She was doing exams every single evening. She'll be going to the library. I didn't really like that, so I realized that she was going to the library all the time because she didn't have a laptop. So I bought her a laptop. I bought her a laptop for her birthday, and I thought this would be a very good present for her because so she can do her coursework on it. I also bought her some nice, beautiful dress as well. Karen wasn't really used to, being treated like this because she's never really been in a relationship before. She's never actually, used to being spoiled like this. One thing about Karen is that she comes from a family where everyone is just on their own. Everyone's in their own zone. Nobody really does anything for her. No one really buys anything for her. Everyone's just so detached. Like, I'm from a family where togetherness is everything. Like, we do everything together. We're very supportive. Everyone is in everyone's business. Everyone knows what's going on in everyone's business. Like, the vibes in my family brings us together. We're so involved in everything. We help each other. We support each other in every little thing. My mom, my brothers were very, very supportive. But in Karen's family, everyone's so detached. So, me going out of my way and buying stuff for Karen and taking her out and spoiling her was very rare to her. She's never actually felt this way before. She's never been treated this way before. This was like a very foreign act that anyone's ever done for her before. So she didn't know how to react. Her reaction was very awkward because this is very new to her. Karen was naturally a very quiet person, a very shy person, but the more she spent time with me, the more she started to come out of her shell. The more she spent time with me going places, the more she started coming out of her shell, being a lot more loud, showing a sense of humor. Me and her started bonding. We started going to parties together. We started going to motifs together. We started going clubbing together. We started literally living our best lives together. And just when I thought that I wasn't gonna find love again, I found myself falling in love with Karen. It wasn't too long before, my supporters online started noticing that I'm in a new relationship, and they started, embracing Karen very well. They liked the fact that Karen was very pretty and she seemed very funny and she seemed very, very deeply in love with me. So myself and Karen decided that we're gonna, make videos. We started making videos online. She used to come to my house quite often, spend some time in my house, So one day I came to Karen's house just to come and chill, so I came to Karen's house to come and relax, chill, meet her brother, just play some PS4, PS3, I can't remember, we're just chilling. And then I was upstairs with, Karen's brother playing some FIFA, and then I could hear some loud noise downstairs. I said, what's that loud noise? What's going on, man? What was that? I could hear Karen shouting, proper shouting. And then I rushed downstairs to find out what's going on. And I saw Karen's mom holding Karen by the hair and pulling her. So I came to come and stop it. I was like, what's going on? What the hell was going on? And it turned out they were just having a random heated argument. And Karen's brother came downstairs to come and stop the fight. I was wondering what the argument was about. Like, why are they arguing? Like, I didn't want to get involved. I just thought, okay, you know what? Like, this is so random. Like, so I put Karen to her side, saying, Karen, like, just try and calm down. I calmed down the mom as well. And then a few minutes later, Karen came back to the bedroom, and then I asked Karen what's going on, what was that about, like, and Karen was really pissed off, and she just said that that her and her mom they usually argue from time to time, that that's like they usually argue, and it's not that deep. Sorry? What do you mean it's not that deep? Karen said that her and her mom they argue all the time. It's not that deep. Like, I shouldn't worry about it. Also baffled, like, wait, hold on. It's one thing to be arguing, but it's another thing to be literally scrapping with your mom. Like, I literally just saw the woman grabbing your hair, grabbing you, and almost throwing you on the floor. Like, what the fuck is that? And Karen was like, trust me, like, ask my brother, like, that's how we are all the time. So you scrap with your mom, like your mom scraps with you, like she grabs your hair and she pulls you on the floor, and you two are cussing her back. Like, Karen and her mom were actually on a full-on fight. Like, she was cussing her mom, calling her mom a dickhead. I was like, okay, am I dreaming? Or because I'm Nigerian, like, I think the worst thing I can get in with my mom when I was back when I was younger was maybe my mom, like, at least slapping me or getting I understand it, but Karen's a full-on grown adult, and her and her mom were scrapping like two teenage girls. So that was very confusing for me at that time, but I thought, you know what, let me not think anything of it. Like, let me just take it out of my head. Like, let me just pretend I didn't see anything. So as time went on, I slowly started to gather that Karen and her mom had a very weird relationship. Like, there was a very, very deep resentment in their relationship. I slowly started to gather that Karen and her mom were not close at all. They had a very, very toxic relationship. I also started to gather that Karen's mom whenever they had any sort of arguments, Karen's mom was always saying to Karen that she regrets giving birth to her, and so Karen's little brother and little sister, they are actually children of the stepdad. So it's only Karen in the family that doesn't have a real dad. And Karen's mom always uses this against her when they argue. So when they were arguing, I could hear Karen's mom saying to her, like, oh, where's your father? You don't have a father. Where's your father? You don't have a father. Go to your room. Who are you? Who are you? You are this, you are that, bastard. And Karen will argue back with her mom, saying, shut the fuck up. That's your fucking fault, you dickhead. It's your fucking fault. I was baffled, like, what the fuck is going on? Where the fuck am I? Because I don't, this is the kind of things that you see in movies. Like, you don't see this kind of things in real life, and especially not in a Nigerian family. Like, I would imagine this to happen like in a, let's say, in EastEnders or something, but a Nigerian home with a Nigerian mom. So this was like very disappointing for me, but obviously I didn't want to get involved because it's not in my place to say anything, like, so I chose to ignore it to some extent, cool. So now the relationship carried on. Now me and Karen just decided to just carry on with the relationship. It seemed as if like Karen was getting stressed out by her mom. Every single time Karen's depressed, Karen's crying because her and her mom just had an argument and her mom said something very mean to her, So one day the argument was getting too much, and I thought to myself, you know what? I'm gonna book you a holiday because I think you need a holiday. Like, you've had exams, you have work, you come back home, you're having stress at home with your family, you go back to college, you have exams, so I feel like you need a break, you need like some sort of a breather. So I booked a holiday tickets to Greece. So me and Karen, we flied out to Greece, which was a very, very beautiful holiday trip, I must admit. It was a very romantic experience. Then me and Karen basically went on a train. We went to Gatwick Airport, we went to Greece. It was very, very romantic. Like, we did car racing in Greece. We went to a nice swimming pool. We tried the Greece food. The culture was very, very different. The hotel was beautiful. Everything was so beautiful, and it was very, very cute because when we got to Greece, the hotel we booked, apparently it was taken already by somebody else, which doesn't make any sense. I was like, what the fuck? Like, we booked this hotel, so it's not our fault that the hotel is taken, So the receptionist said to us, calm down, don't worry, because your hotel is taken, don't worry, we're gonna give you the VIP presidential suite. I said, sorry, say that again. They're like, sorry, young man, we understand your hotel has been taken, it's not your fault, okay? We're gonna give you the VIP presidential suites. And that's how we had one of the best rooms over there. It was very, very beautiful, very, very luxurious. It was a very beautiful experience. It was very romantic. This holiday brought me and Karen even closer. We bonded very well. We became very, very tight. Like, we fell deeper in love together. After this holiday finished, we came back to the country. We were even more close now, even more attached, even more obsessed with each other. We were talking on the phone all the time, we were on FaceTime all the time, we were making videos together all the time, Instagram videos, Snapchat videos, YouTube videos. Like, we were always spending time together. It was crazy. It wasn't too long before we decided that, we're gonna book another holiday. Let's book another holiday. We booked another holiday again. This time around, I went with my brother and my brother's girlfriend, and together with Karen as well. So it was like a double trip. The holiday was beautiful. We went to Cyprus this time. Like, so me and Karen were just living our best life. Like, we were living life like, crazy couples. Like, we were just deeply in love. One weird day was one weird evening. I remember it was in the evening. One weird evening. One weird evening, I was at home with Karen, just chilling, just watching a movie, and I noticed she slept off while watching the movie, and she woke up and she had loads of tears in her eyes. So I was confused, like, are you okay? Is everything okay? She said she had a very, very bad headache. Like, she's got a really banging headache, like she's having a migraine or something. So I was worried about. I said, do you want to take painkillers? So I gave her some painkillers, give her some water to drink, told her to take a nap or something. She took a nap, and the next morning she woke up and said that she's got so much pains all over her body. She's got she feels very, very sick. So I thought, okay, you know what, like, maybe, like, you haven't eaten or something. She said she hasn't got appetite to eat. She just feels very sick. She has muscle pains. So I thought, okay, that's cool. Maybe I should ring 111 NHS or something. So I rang NHS. NHS said that with the way she's feeling, she has to go to the hospital. I said, it can't be that deep. Like, what happened? Like, you are here with me, we're just chilling watching a movie, and now you're feeling sick. Like, what the fuck is going on? NHS said she has to go to the hospital. So I thought, okay, you know what, fuck it, let's go to the hospital. I drove her down to the hospital, to the walk-in center, to go and see a doctor. and then went to the walk-in center, and they said she had to do like a urine sample or something like that. She did a urine sample, and they said that she's pregnant.
This is bacon, this is croissant. Put it together. Yeah, croissant bun. This is croissant bun. No, we need to get on this one, okay. Definitely get on this one.